Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will going to teach you how to make another button with the help of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. In this part we have created a watered down effect on the button by creating a YouTube water button. In this part we have first of all taken the boilerplate of the HTML, then we have go to our the link as the style CSS, then script part of it. So let's go to our HTML part. In the start we can see we have defined the dev class as button container, then in between we have given the button with the class as water button with script written part as subscribe. Okay, then we have given the audio file which we have searched. I have searched from the Google. Okay, and then we have closed it and given the script part. So let's go to our style part. In this part we have taken in the body as the margin as 0, padding as 0, background linear grid to bottom, black and black color, height as the 100 VH, display as flush, align item as center, justify content as center, and font family as Sorgi UI and San Sapien. Okay, then we have go to our button containers part. In this we have defined the position as relative, then we have go to our main part of it as the water button, outside part as it is done. So for the water button we have taken the position relative as, then padding as 16 pixel 48 pixel, then the font size as 1.3 rem and background as linear grid 145 degree and light red and dark red, giving it a shiny look in the 145 degree angles. Okay, then we have taken the border as none, border radius as 50 pixel and color as white of the font, cursor as pointer, overflow hidden and box shadow as the 0, 8 pixel 25 pixel and RGBA in the dark red format as the 225 0 0 0.5, and next brownish red color for by the pixel as 0 0 20 pixel in the similar format 20 225 55 0 0 0.2, and translation as animation with transform 0.3 seconds ease format and box shadow 0.4 second in ease out format. Then we have given the letter spacing part as 1 pixel, then text shadow as 006 pixel and in black. Okay, then we have taken the animation timing as pulse 2.5 seconds infinite ease in out format. Okay, then in the butter hover part we have go to our transform scale will be increased by 0.07 to it, and then its box shadow will increase by red and darker red to more. Okay, 0060 pixel. Then we have given its ripple part class as the position as the absolute, width as 20 pixel, height as 20 pixel, and background as little gray color and border radius as 50 pixel, then the pointer event as none, and animation as ripple anime 1.4 seconds ease of animation and in the forward tracks. Okay, for the ripple animation we have taken the for the 0% part transform as actual size, then the opacity as half, and at the 80% we have taken its opacity to 12 times, and opacity will be 0. Okay, at the 100 it will go to 14 time, and then opacity will be 0 and goes back to normal size. Okay, then for the pulse animation that we have discussed before, for the 0 and 100% part it will going to appear as the box shadow 0020 pixel as the dark red color, then the comma 0040 pixel in the brownish red color. Okay, for the 50% part it will go as the 0030 pixel red color in the, then the 0070 pixel and the little light dark red color. Okay, then before part we have taken as the button hover content will be as null, position as absolute, top as 50%, left as 50%, width as 200 and height as 200%. Okay, then background linear gradient format as 120 degree, translate 0%, comma gray color 50%, and the transparent as the 100% it will appear. Okay, then for the transform rotate it will 25 degrees and give it an animation as shimmer with the 2 seconds animation in the infinite and linear format, and the pointer event as the none. Okay, then for the animation part we have taken the for the 0% as the transform as translate x minus 100% and rotate 25%, like it will come to bottom left to upright. Okay, and then at the end it will go to 100% and in the same degrees. Okay, then we have defined the particles part. These particle will appear as the no, these are different. Okay, fire sparks particle. Here we have defined the position as absolute and width as 6 pixel and height as 6 pixel and background as light red, as it will going to give a raindrop effect on the button as a very light color as circle like inside the button, and it will be in the circular format, so border radius as 50% and the pointer event as none and box shadow as 6 pixel and red color, and animation as particle fade 0.8 seconds in the forward direction and ease out, and the z index as 10. Then we will go to our its animation. For the 0% we have taken the opacity as 1, transform to actual size, and at the end it will opacity goes to 0 and it will go to 0.2 size of it. Okay, then we have defined the button container perspective as a 600 pixel, then the water button transform style as preserved 3D and translate translation transform animation 0.015 seconds in the ease animation. Then we have go to our sparkling and glass particles part, which is the animation for giving a cursor, like we have seen in the various amount of YouTube videos, sorts like it cursor animation cursors. For that we have taken the absolute position, width as 3 pixel, height as 10 pixel, background as linear grid to top and orange and red. Then border radius as 2 pixel, pointer event is none, and animation in the sparks fly as 0.6 seconds, and ease out format and z index is 10. And then we have go to our keyframes. Spark fly as 0% time, it will go to appear as 1 opacity and transform translate y to y0 and scale as normal size of them. And once it is completed at the 100%, it will disappear, and in the translate y as minus 25 pixel and scale as 0.3 and rotate to 180 degrees. Okay, then we have the glass particles, as we have taken the class as glass top positions as absolute, width as width and height as 10 pixel, background as gray little cyan gray color, border radius as the circular, and backdrop filter blur 2 pixel, and then the box shadow in the same color format as 006 pixel, and the pointed event as none, and animation as glass float 1 second, ease out animation type, and in the forward tracks. Okay, then z index similar as 10. Same way, we in the start it will have the opacity as the 1 and transform translate 0 and scale as 1, and once it is end, it will go to its opacity goes to 0 and transform translate y to minus 20 pixel and scale to 0.2, okay, of its size. Then we have the last part as the icon particles. As for that, we have defined the position as absolute, font size as 16 pixel, and color as red, and the pointer as none, and icon fly as animation 1 second, ease out animation type and in the forward direction, and z index as 10. Similar way we have defined it the observe 0 part, like percent in the starting part, like we have defined the before animations, and for the 100% opacity will go to 0 and transform translate y minus 30 pixel and scale as 0.4 and rotated by 360 degree. Okay, then let's go to our script part. Okay, so right here we have taken the two variables as the button document query selector as the class as the button water button, and then we have taken the audio part as the get element by id as the hover sound. Okay, and then we have let the trail active as false and last particle time is 0, and we have given the animation for, for the mouse center as the if the animation is triggered of it, audio time will be recorded as the 0 and audio play trail active as true, and the for let I is equal to 0 and I not less than 1 plus in the for loop format, and it will going to create the one function. Okay, then we have taken the button add listener. Once the effect, it will going to result in an arrow function which will tail active as the false, and the button style transform as the rotate x as 0 degree and y rotate part as 0 degree. Okay, and the button, we have taken the add listener as the mouse move. It will event once triggered, as it will going to affect the arrow function with the conditional statement as if tail active and date now minus last particle time less than 30 seconds, it will going to trigger an particle, like we have seen in the style part as the fire particles had been visibly. It is the full part of its animation. Okay, that you will going to see at the end of the video as the demonstration of it. Okay, parallel if parallax effect, we have taken the const rect as the button get bounding client rect function, and the x part we have taken the event client x minus rect left minus rect width divided by 2, and then the similar way we have taken the e event e client y minus rect top and rect height divided by 2 for y axis part, and rotation will be given as the y divided by rect dot height into 10, and for y as the width part. Okay, then the would give it the rotation part for the button style transform. Okay, right here we have the animations part as const circle as is equal to document dot create element as span. It will going to create circles that I have tell you before in the ripple effect, like as class list dot add ripple. It will going to trigger the get bounding client rect function and for the button, and it will be at the x and y axis. Rect part will be on the random format. Then for the circle style left side, it will going to take the x variable as the pixel, and for the top side it will going to take the y variable part. Okay, then it will going to button will going to append its child circle, and at the 1.4 second it will going to remove this circles like in the style format we have decided. And for the animation part of the cursors, we have taken the function as the create particles by the event. It will have the const type as fire, then the const rect as is equal to button dot get bounding rect line. And if you have any want to changes to glass icon or mix type, then you can give it right here. Okay, then x variable we will going to take as the event dot client x minus rect left, and for y event dot client y minus rect top. Okay, if the type as the fire, then it will going to show the const path is equal to document create element span, and it will going to add the spark one and style as the x variable that we have, x and y variable that we have taken, and append the, it will going to append its style, and after 0.6 seconds it will going to remove it. Okay, for glass part it will going to similarly work as that, but this time it will going to take the glass drop like before. It has taken the spark from the style css, it will going to take the glass drop, and or if you have the choice to want to add the icons part, it will going to take the icons as this way as icon flame and different types, and it will going to const particle add it and take the class as added icon particle, and particle text content and is equal to math floor math random into icons length, and it will going to style the similar way like it has done with the upper parts glass and fire part. Okay, so, so we will go to our demonstration part. So guys, we have using the fire part right here. So for the animation we will going to check it how it's going to work, like it is showing a glowing animation here and around the border of it, and right now check how its ripple and cursor pointer event works. Okay, right now you can see its cursor point as coming as this way, and its ripple has come as this, like this. Okay, like this, or it will glow to normal. And so if you guys enjoy this button, you can use it for the projects. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for the future contents, so that you can get the future buttons or any data science related project videos for the further or web dev for your future. So that's it for today. Bye bye.